Okay, so here we are, the West Highland Way. We are still in a Milngavie. Okay, so here we are on the West Highland Way. Finally, we started the trip. We just left Milngavie. We had a quite nice breakfast, healthy breakfast, I'd say. That should keep us full for the next couple of miles. And then, yeah, that's the plan for today, to reach the Drymen. No.
Drymen.
That's the plan for today, to reach the Drymen. And yeah, actually the whole trip is like a camping trip. We got a couple of campsites booked, couple of boats, just to rest after a long days. And we'll see how it goes. So far, as you can see, the weather looks nice. It's wet, as it rained just before, but at the moment the sun came out and it looks lovely. We'll see how it goes.
And it went pretty well. It was 10 in the morning and some other groups also started at a similar time. Everyone walked at their own pace, and after a while there was almost no one around us. We walked through parks and farmlands like it was a calm and relaxing introduction to the harsher mountains that lie ahead.
Here we are, after about a 5k walk. We came to a little loch where we are just taking a couple of minutes break. We can already see some nice hills in the distance. So yeah, we're going that direction, and yeah, it doesn't look nice over there, but hopefully it will clear up very quickly. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yes, we kind of reached the clouds, or maybe the clouds reached us, but yeah, day one and already a bit of rain. So far we had really nice sun in the morning, quite dark rainy afternoon, and we'll see what's waiting for us at the end of the day.
So we continued towards the first hills that appeared on the horizon. At first, they seemed very distant, but they were within our reach after a few hours of walking. The weather was very patchy with sudden rains occasionally, but this didn't really bother us as the landscape was changing quickly and we could see that we were making progress. We left the first hills behind, but still had a few kilometers to walk alongside pastures and farms. It was time for a break, and we knew there were a few places ahead, so we stopped at Beech Tree Inn for a coffee and a delicious ice cream. We walked for another 15 minutes and had another stop at the deli shop, Turnip The Beet, where you can get healthy local food, local products or essentials for walkers. It was 2:30 in the afternoon, and we decided to keep going until the campsite, as we still had about 6 to 7 kilometers more to go. The sun came out from behind the clouds and promised pleasant evening. On the last kilometers, suddenly there were more people on the track, and it looked like everyone was going to the same campsite.
So yeah, almost there. At the end of day one, approaching the Drymen campsite. I think we have like 500 meters, maybe less, to get there. It's like 3:30, so we got plenty of time to chill and enjoy that beautiful weather with really nice views. So yeah, we'll definitely have a very nice afternoon, and probably we'll go to bed quite early this evening, as we slept like a few hours only, and that was on the Caledonian sleeper. So yeah, not very comfortable, so we need to have a good night's sleep. Haha, our little pot for this evening, for this night. A touch of a luxury on the West Highland Way. Okay, so here we are at the Drymen campsite. So this night we booked a pod, as after a night in the train we just want to have a bit of comfort. We want to load our batteries and just kick off like first thing in the morning, full of energy. As you can see, the weather is just beautiful this afternoon. So yeah, it's quite early. I think it's around 4, maybe 4:15. So the plan is just to make some tea, have a little snack, and then we'll have a walk to Drymen to get some more supplies, maybe have a drink, and then yes, I think that around 9-10 maximum we should be already back in the beds, in the sleeping bags, and get some rest. Yeah, so the first day went quite well and easy. We're a bit tired and sore on the shoulders, to be honest, but hey, this is the first day and it's just the way it is. With every next day I think we'll just feel better and stronger, and we'll enjoy that trip more and more. So we'll see how the next day goes. Good morning, guys. So we are on a day 2 of our West Highland Way after a really nice and comfortable night. We're walking the second day. So yes, we slept in a little pod, and that was just to recover after a night in a train. Woke up quite early to a beautiful weather. After a quick brekkie, we just decided to go, and then that was a huge dark cloud. Now it's sunny again. So yeah, we'll see how it goes today. So the plan is to reach the Sallochy campsite, where we're staying overnight, camping on the banks of Loch Lomond. Just before that we have a little challenge, and that is to climb the Connic Hill. We'll see how it goes. The weather is really patchy, rains on and off, and now I think, even if it's quite bright, somewhere there is another cloud coming. So we'll see how it goes this time.
And it was another pleasant section. The mostly flat path led us through slowly overgrowing fields, and it was obvious that we were getting closer to the forest. Soon the route curved through Garadhban Woodland on its way to Loch Lomond. A few people were on a trail, mostly dog walkers from the nearby village of Drymen. We still had a Connic Hill ahead of us. The wind was getting stronger, and dark clouds began to appear on the horizon.
Ooh, looks slightly different now than it was in the morning. A bit more grey clouds, but the good thing is on the horizon we can see the Connic Hill, which is the highest point of today's trail. So yeah, looking pretty stunning actually. It's not that super high, but it might be a bit of challenge. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if you can see that already. Yeah, it's just over there. Somewhere there. Yeah, that's where we're going. We're planning to take a little break just before the ascent, and I think we'll take a short break on the top as well. I heard about the really stunning views from the summit. Weather changes every 15 minutes. I think this is just the charm of being in Scotland. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. So we're slowly approaching Connic Hill. We're lucky enough to have a quite good weather. It's getting windy, and I'm pretty sure it will be very windy on the summit. Guys, I don't know if you can see that, but just over there we have our first view from the front of Loch Lomond. Getting closer to the Connic Hill. Yeah, big one for today. It's a really big one for today.
And the way up was pretty easy for us. We walked through an open landscape with views of the surrounding green hills. The Connic Hill was slowly getting closer and the path started inclining a little. Suddenly the wind got stronger and the grey clouds brought some rain. Lucky for us, it was just a short but heavy rain, and just before the summit it cleared up completely.
Yeah, quite windy up here on the Connic Hill. So the plan was to have a coffee and a snack and just run down, but I think we just skip the snack and run down straight away.
From Connic Hill it was around an hour hike to Balmaha, where we were planning a lunch break. From the highest point, the path was quite steep and it became easier on our knees in the forest. After a short time of fairly easy walking, we passed the wood clear out and it took us 15 minutes to the car park by the visitor center. We went straight to the Oak Tree Inn, where we took a longer break.
Okay, now walking alongside the Loch Lomond after a lunch break in the Balmaha. So we have about 5, maybe 6 kilometers to our campsite. It's like 4 in the afternoon. We are a little behind our schedule, but it's all good. It's all good. It's about enjoying ourselves. And now we'll just be walking alongside the Loch Lomond. It's beautiful views. So 5 kilometers. That should be just like 1 hour, maybe a bit more. Maybe a bit more.
We were quite optimistic here, as it was much longer than that. I think it took us something closer to 2 hours to reach our campsite. We walked on the Loch Lomond beach with a company of little ducklings and their parents. It was a pleasant but hard walk, as with our backpacks we were sinking in the sand. Soon the path turned into woods, and we still had a long way to go. With ferns, blackberries and moss-covered trees, the place had a mysterious feel.
Oof. The last push before Sallochy campsite. Walking all the time alongside the Loch Lomond. Now we just stepped more into woods, and yeah, a little up and downs. Not much incline or anything like that. I think we have about 3 kilometers left to our campsite, but like yesterday, the last kilometers are just endless. They just drag forever, and we would just like to take off our backpacks and relax a little bit. But yeah, the path keeps going. Yeah, the plan is to reach the campsite like in about half an hour, but it seems like this is like never-ending half an hour. At least the weather is cool. I mean, cool. At least the weather is nice. It's nice and warm. So I think the evening also will be quite nice for us. Hopefully won't be any rain during the night, although they predict a little bit. The most important, I think, is to have a dry morning, so we can pack up our tents and move on. Finally, on the Sallochy Wood camping site, but this is not our pitch. We're staying on a pitch number 2, and that is a pitch number 10. So we still have a few meters to go. I think like maybe 500 meters or so, and we should be done. Okay, so here we are in the Sallochy campsite. We are on the wood pitches, so that means that we have a sort of little private pitch, and yeah, that's so cool. That's our tent, and yeah, it's just so nice. Sound of water, I think that is gonna put us to sleep so quickly this evening. And on the top of that, we got a little fire pit. So the fire is going already. Yeah, it looks like the very nice evening is coming very soon. But yeah, this is so cool, guys. Check it out. Loch Lomond, birds singing. Yeah, what could be better? So that's it. This is the end of the day 2 of our West Highland Way. Yeah, so if you like that video, please check another one. There is a day 3 coming soon. So yeah, thanks a lot. Take care. Oh, there is one more thing I would like to ask you. If you like this content, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks again, and see you on the day 3. Bye.